Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Welcome back in the chemistry lecture of 11th science. Students, last time we have seen the preparation of alkanes. Now we will see the physical property of alkane. What are the physical properties of alkane? In which we will see the polarities. What do you mean by polarity? Means what? Suppose two atoms are bonded with each other. Say for example HCl. Suppose two atoms are bonded with each other, said to be as H bond Cl. So Cl has a capacity to remove the electron which is used in the formation of bond with the help of hydrogen. Whenever two atoms with a single electron each, hydrogen with one electron, chlorine with one electron, they share the electron and forms a chemical bond. That bond is said to be as a covalent bond. So in one single bond there is two electron. In one single bond there is two electron. This electron is, the sharing of electron is said to be as a formation of bond, said to be as an covalent bond. When two electrons, when a single electron from each atom, they form a bond, that bond is a strong bond and said to be as a covalent bond. Whenever a covalent bond is formed, that means each atom has shared the electron with each other and formation of covalent bond takes place. That covalent bond is very strong. Now as the covalent bond is formed, now depending upon the atoms, some atoms are having a capability or ability, I can say, to remove the shared electron. As in case of HCl, chlorine will be removing the electron from the hydrogen side toward itself. So the electron density from the hydrogen is shifted toward the chlorine. Now while happening so, the electron density shifted toward the chlorine, the electron density will be decreasing at the hydrogen. So a partial positive charge will be developed on hydrogen and partial negative charge will be developed on chlorine. When chlorine will take away the electron and detach from the hydrogen, it will be acquiring complete negative charge and hydrogen will acquire complete positive charge after losing the electron. So in a molecule, whenever there is a partial negative and positive charge, is said to be as a polar molecule. Polar means two poles, positive negative. And in a molecule, if there is no separation of charge, say for example in hydrogen H bond H, in chlorine gas Cl bond Cl, both the atom having same capacity of pulling the electron toward itself. So at that time we can say it is non-polar. So in alkane, alkanes are non-polar because the covalent nature of carbon to carbon and carbon to hydrogen bond is not polar. That is why the alkanes are non-polar molecule. Now these molecules, alkane, that is methane, ethane, propane, butanes, they are attracted by each other with the help of van der Waals force of attraction. This is a very weak force of attraction. Now as the molecular weight increases, force of attraction also increases. As the length of the alkane increases, the van der Waals force of attraction between the two molecules increases. From carbon number 1 to 4, that means methane, ethane, propane, butane, MEPB, they are gases in nature. Next membered C5 to C17, that means from pentane to carbon number 17 hydrocarbon are liquid and remaining alkanes are solid after carbon 17. As the molecular weight increases, boiling point also increases. We know very well, as the molecular weight increases of alkane, boiling point also increases. In case of the chain isomer with the more branching has a less boiling point. That means what? Whenever alkane, if we have taken alkane, two alkanes we have taken with the carbon number 6. Suppose with the carbon number 6 or 5 we have taken. If we take a 5 carbon membered hydrocarbon, that is pentane, so it will be having a long chain. And if you take a branch chain, that means it will be forming a branch. Say for example 2,2-dimethyl propane. 2,2-dimethyl propane is nothing but having a 5 carbon member. 2,2-dimethyl. So 2 methyl means 2 carbon, propane means 3 carbon. This is an isomer of propane. So in N propane will have long chain they will be having large area. So with the large area they will be getting attracted. With the large area they will be getting attracted with the van der Waals force of attraction. And when we take a branching compound, that is 2,2-dimethyl propane, 2,2-dimethyl propane, they will be having less surface area to have a van der Waals force of attraction. That is why with the branching the boiling point and melting point reduces. In branch chain it has a weak van der Waals force of attraction. That is intermolecular, means in between the attraction between two different molecules, that is said to be as inter. Now N-pentane means straight chain compound, isopentane means one of the methyl group is attached at the position number 2, neopentane means 2,2-dimethyl propane. So 2,2-dimethyl propane will have very less boiling point, N-pentane will have more boiling point, and in between isopentane. Alkane with the even number of carbon having more melting point than their preceding and succeeding order odd carbon alkane because of branching. Alkane with the even number of carbon atom pull closely and have greater intermolecular force attraction. With the case of solubility, try to understand. This is some extra knowledge I am giving to you with respect to solubility. Like dissolve like means polar compound dissolve in polar solvent, non-polar compound dissolve in non-polar solvent. Alkanes are non-polar, so they will be soluble in non-polar solvent. Water is a polar solvent. Alkanes are insoluble in water, and whichever is insoluble in water is said to be as an hydrophobic in nature, and whichever is soluble in water is said to be as an hydrophilic in nature. Alkane dissolve in organic solvent, some non-polar organic solvent. Molecular weight increases, solubility decreases. Remember carefully. Grease, a mixture of hydrocarbon. This is the application of our day-to-day life. Grease, which is used in the bike or in the shutter of the shop. Grease provide a lubrication. A mixture of hydrocarbon is soluble in petrol. If you add petrol, grease will be soluble. Petrol and lower fraction of petroleum are used for dry cleaning purpose. Dry cleaning purpose. In dry cleaning purpose, no water is used because all organic compound, the dirt mite which is not removed by the water, so organic solvent will remove, such as petrol, kerosene, etc. Which of the following has less melting point? Try to answer the question, students. Ethane, propane, butane, pentane. Remember carefully, least melting point. One is having more carbon atom, boiling point will increase because of van der Waals force of attraction. In pentane, it can be increased. Less carbon, ethane will have less boiling point. And we have propane, 3 carbon. The boiling point of ethane is 184.4 and the boiling point of propane is 230.9 Kelvin. Remember carefully, it is by mistake the right mark is given on the propane. The answer is actually ethane. The boiling point of ethane is 111 Kelvin. 111 Kelvin. Which one of the following alkane have high boiling point? More boiling point means more straight chain compound, and if there is a branching chain, the boiling point will reduce. Now N-pentane will have 5 carbon. Isopentane will also have 5 carbon, but one of the carbon will be having a branching at second position. So isopentane means 2-methyl butane. Neopentane means 2,2-dimethyl propane, and propane is nothing but with a 3 carbon. So with a high boiling point, straight chain compound with a strong van der Waal intermolecular force of attraction, and pentane is the answer. Now we will see the chemical property, chemical reaction. We have in all preparation of alkanes, the number of method of preparation of alkanes in our textbook is given as 4 method, out of which 3 are from non-evaluation part, means only we have to study one. The 3 method has been not from the evaluation part, that means it is from deleted syllabus. And at the last, uses of alkane, here we will finish the alkane chapter. This hydrocarbon is comprises of 4 chapters, that is alkane, alkene, alkyne and aromatic compound. So alkane will be getting finished off. And one of the mechanism has been given, that is also from non-evaluation part. Let's go ahead. Alkane undergoes substitution reaction. We will see the substitution reaction. It is actually alkanes are paraffins, does not react with anyone. It is unreactive toward the acid, base, oxidizing agent, reducing agent. They undergo reaction under specific condition. Let's see. Alkane is, you know very well, CnH2n plus 2. One of the alkane, the first member of alkane is CH4. So hydrogen of alkane is replaced by any heteroatom, any other atom which is having valency 1. That is said to be a substitution reaction. So it can be replaced by halogen, that is chlorine, fluorine, bromine, iodine, nitro group, NO2 group, sulfonyl group, SO3H group at high temperature or in presence of light is called as substitution reaction. Means hydrogen is removed from alkane and another heteroatom is introduced or group of atom is introduced, is said to be a substitution reaction. Alkane can undergo substitution reaction under specific condition. We will see first halogenation, means halogen. Halogens are 17 group element. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine and acetine. Acetine is radioactive element. In presence of light or at high temperature, the hydrogen of alkane is removed and the heteroatom can be introduced, that is halogen atom can be introduced. Halogenation, addition will take place and removal of other halogen, that is a substitution reaction. CH4 plus Cl, this Cl2 is nothing but Cl bond Cl, and this CH4 will have a carbon having 4 bond with hydrogen. Hydrogen will remove, one of the hydrogen will remove and one of the chlorine will be inserting inside, and then hydrogen and another Cl will form HCl, hydrochloric acid. This is a symbol of packet of energy, light, you know very well. In electrochemistry we have seen H nu, that is packet of energy, quanta. Photon we can say. Hydrogen is replaced by chlorine and another hydrogen will be attached by the halogen, that is HCl, and the name of this compound is chloromethane. IUPAC name, chloromethane, that is haloalkane. Halo, that is fluoro, chloro, bromo, iodo, alkane, methane, it is derived from methane. That is why this CH3Cl is also said to be as an halogen derivative of alkane. Halogen derivative of alkane, one halogen, that is why it is said as monohalogen derivative of alkane. Chloromethane is said to be as monohalogen derivative of alkane. Now what will happen? The reaction will not stop. Again some of the chlorine will again react with methyl chloride or chloromethane. What will happen? One hydrogen will replace by chlorine. So the product will form as one hydrogen replaced by chlorine. Now 2 Cl and 2 hydrogen. CH2 group is said to be as commonly as methylene. The common name is methylene dichloride and IUPAC name dichloromethane. Remember carefully, CH2 is said to be as methylene. The reaction again can go ahead till all the hydrogen of alkane will be substituted with the halogen. Now again one hydrogen replaced by Cl, CHCl3. The name of this compound is chloroform. If anybody will inhale the chloroform in a large quantity, it can be become unconscious or they can be no more. Trichloromethane, trichloro-3-chlorine and one carbon derived from alkane, that is methane. It is said to be as chloroform. Again chloroform will react in presence of chlorine in sunlight, and what will happen? Carbon tetrachloride will form CCl4. This is a chain reaction which does not stop at one step, it will be continue till the fourth step. This is the drawback of this reaction. If we want to obtain chloromethane, it is not very difficult to obtain. Chloromethane means very difficult to obtain at one step. Now we can go ahead with the example of ethane. Ethane also, it has been given in our textbook. Chloroethane, HCl. Now some other reaction is also given, as you can see in the textbook. It's very simple, and from industrial point of view also they have given how many percentage of another compound can be obtained. And here the reactivity of halogen toward the alkane, fluorine is very much reactive than chlorine, then bromine and iodine, and the hydrogen is of replacement of hydrogen atom from the carbon atom is in the order of 3 degree, 2 degree and 1 degree. Means 3 degree compound will remove hydrogen in a faster way. Now the mechanism, actually mechanism we don't have to study, but for knowledge point of view just have a look on mechanism. The addition of halogen, that is halogenation, occurs with respect to free radical mechanism. It is said to be as free radical mechanism. It is 3 step. First step, initiation step, chain propagation step, chain termination step. First of all, what happened? Homolytic fission will take place. Means whenever a compound is formed, a bond is formed with a 2 electron. One of the atom bringing 1 electron of their from the outermost orbit, and another atom will bring 1 electron, and they share each other and form a bond. What happened after sharing? After sharing, the bond is broken down. Each atom will take its own electron. That is said to be as homolytic fission. That is said to be as homolytic fission. So homolytic fission will take place. See, homolysis, wherever homolytic fission it takes place, it is said to be as homolysis. In presence of sunlight, what will happen? Chlorine with electron is said to be as radical, and it is very much danger. So it is chlorine free radical. Now chlorine free radical will be interfering in methane. In methane, it will break the carbon hydrogen bond and will be sitting in with the carbon, and hydrogen will be removing outside. HCl, hydrogen and chlorine will form a radical, and methyl free radical is obtained. Now this methyl free radical is very much angry because chlorine radical has disturbed the methane. Now methyl radical will go to the chlorine molecule again, Cl2, and there methyl radical will break the chlorine bond and take the chlorine away. Let's see. See, in this way, methyl is going to the Cl2 and taking the chlorine, and again chlorine radical is obtained. In this way the reaction is goes on. Now chlorine radical will go to the methane, hydrogen will be taken away, and again a methyl radical will obtain. Methyl radical again will go to the place of chlorine, again chlorine radical is formed. Means chlorine radical, methyl radical, chlorine radical, methyl radical, again they are getting formed. Now if we want to stop the reaction, we have to terminate the radical, we have to destroy the radical. So that is said to be as chain termination. We have to add another radical so that radical will be getting disappear, or we can add oxygen also. Let's see. If we match with the chlorine, what will happen? Chlorine radical will be getting finished off. So no more radical will exist, chain will be getting terminated. Or if we add methyl radical, what will happen? Methyl radical will be forming ethane. Ethane is the end product which is in very less quantity. Or chlorine or methyl radical will form an chloromethane, and the reaction will stop. That is said to be as chain termination step. This I have already said to you. Fluorine is too violent to be controlled. That is why the reaction of fluorine we are not taking in the halogenation. Iodination is very slow and reversible. Whenever we add iodine, what will happen? Alkyl iodide is formed. That means iodomethane is formed. Again iodomethane will give you methane, the reversible reaction. This reaction we will see in the 12th standard with the roll number 528. What is 528? I will explain you in 12th standard, inshallah. With respect to 528 roll number, we will add some reagents so that the reaction will happen. Here the example has been given, but from our textbook point of view we don't have to see, so no need to study this reaction as of now in 11th standard. Uses of alkane, try to understand the uses of alkane. First four members of alkane are used mainly for heating and cooking purpose. For example, LPG, liquefied petroleum gas, and CNG, compressed natural gas. CNG, petrol, diesel are used as a fuel for automobiles, vehicles. Lower alkane, liquid alkane are used as a solvent in the industries. Alkane with a more than 35 carbon atom as a tar, that is dambar, you know very well, tar road is prepared, are used for the road surfacing. Wax are high molecular weight alkane, that is more than 17 carbon. They are used as a lubricant. They are also used for the preparation of candles. And carbon black, which is obtained from burning of carbon or coal mines in the coal industry, that is used for the manufacture of printing, ink, shoe polish, etc. And that carbon black is very danger, that can cause a cancer. We have to carefully, we have to see it. Some of the MCQs: formation of chloromethane takes place from methane with the chlorine in presence of sunlight is proceed through, of course, free radical mechanism. The step involved in the halogenation of ethane are initiation, propagation, termination, all of this. Thank you. Next time we will see chapter alkene, which is in the hydrocarbon. Thank you.